Now, let's talk about layout. We want flyers made for education to be attractive, informative, and legible. But sometimes, in our excitement to have something filled with information that is colorful and engaging, we end up sacrificing accessibility. This is white space, otherwise known as negative space. It's the empty space left deliberately that creates balance and gives the eyes and mind a place to rest. White space should be used effectively. Common mistakes include cramming too much information into one space. This makes reading the flyer overwhelming. When information is crammed, large amounts of text accompanying bright and busy graphics can be overwhelming for persons with cognitive disabilities. Consider the purpose of the media. If the media is a poster or flyer intended for print, messages should be short and intentional, with supporting graphics placed strategically to support the content. Then, tiny text. If it's important, it needs to stand out. Tiny text makes it difficult for persons with visual impairments to read the content. Needless to say, if the purpose of the media is for important information to be communicated, using an appropriately sized text style and font size is essential. Another problem we see is too many decorative elements. Enhance visual interest, but don't inhibit reading. It's important to ensure that decorative elements contrast text colors so that they are easy to read. A rule of thumb is to decorate, but don't overdo it. Colors may be pretty, but when there isn't enough contrast, persons with visual impairments may not be able to see it clearly, defeating the entire purpose of the media. The next problem: overlapping text and designs. The question is, what's more important? What is meant to be read, or the decoration? When text and decorative elements overlap or are not properly structured, the reader may skip important sections or read them out of order. Hence, critical information is missed unintentionally. Let's take a look at these two flyers. Throughout this module, I've demonstrated common issues. In flyer number 1, the italicized writing, paragraphing, and choice of font and font size are not only poor, but they also overlap the graphics. Can you see why this flyer is not well done? Flyer 2 emphasizes the text by shortening it and uses a sans serif font in a large enough size to be seen. It also ensures that no elements overlap and prioritizes the flamingo as the graphic over the rest of the decorative elements. Again, this is not the only way to make a flyer or poster accessible. It's simply used to show the principles of good layout in action. Now, let's move to the new module.